Did you know that you could make real money using Canva without being a professional designer? Virtual assistants are using their Canva skills to make money online by helping small business owners with marketing materials and more. And they're getting paid $30 an hour or more to do it. If that's something you're interested in, I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. What services you can offer as a virtual assistant using those Canva skills, and even where to find clients. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. If you haven't met me, hi, I'm Abbey Ashley, and I am the founder of The Virtual Savvy. I have a community of over 150,000 virtual assistants, and they are making money working from home just like you're looking to do. And that's what I teach about here at my channel, how to use the skills you already have to start a virtual assistant business. So if you want to learn more about that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and then click that bell to be notified every time I release new content. Can we take a moment for me just to gush a little bit about Canva? When Canva came on the scenes, it kind of changed the game, not just for virtual assistants, but for small business owners too. Canva is a free tool that allows you to create beautiful marketing materials for your business or for personal use as well. There is an advanced version that I gladly pay for, but most of what you need is really in the free version as well, especially if you're just getting started in your business. Everything from creating graphics to reels to ebooks. There's so much that you can do inside of Canva, and we'll get into some of that in this video. But if you don't have a Canva account, make sure you check out my links below and get one, because it is seriously the best tool ever. All right, I'm going to share with you 10 services that you can offer as a virtual assistant using Canva to start making $30, $40, even $50 an hour. Now, this all does hinge on you starting a VA business first. So let me talk about that just a minute, since I'm a little obsessed with virtual assistants. As a virtual assistant, your job is to take tasks off of small business owners' plates. So when you start a VA business, that means you'll be helping them with things like social media or blogging or creating graphics, or could be more admin type tasks like data entry, travel research, booking, invoice management. Those are the types of things that you can do as a virtual assistant. If you have thought about being a VA, or maybe this is the first time you're hearing about it and want to know more, I do have a free 60-minute training. You have to check it out. It talks about how to choose your services, how to set your rates, and even how to get clients as a new VA. This is what I use to sell out my services. So check it out at thevirtualsavvy.com/BBO. All right, let's get into those 10 VA services that you can use to start using Canva to make money from home. The first service is creating social media graphics. So right now, if you are starting your virtual assistant business and you're looking for different services to list, social media graphics should definitely be on that list. These could be graphics for Instagram, LinkedIn, and we're not just talking regular posts, right? You can go ahead and create carousels, which are performing really, really well on Instagram and Facebook right now. You can create reels inside of Canva as well. Now, if you are going to set this up inside your business, you could do it as just a deliverable that, hey, I will deliver 30 posts every single month, or you could just add it into your hourly VA services, whatever ends up working out for you. But social media graphic creation is definitely a service you should be adding to your list. The next service that you may consider adding is Pinterest pins. All right, so Pinterest is huge, especially for business owners that are bloggers or have a blog. Those inside of the food industry, the fashion industry, the home decor industry do really, really well on Pinterest particularly. And it all comes from having awesome pins. What I love about Canva is that there are so many templates to choose from that you can literally just swap those out with your clients' images, and you can be giving them, 30, 40, 50, 100 fresh pins every single month. You can put those again in packages or as an hourly service. But this is something that small business owners really need, and it's a high demand skill. The next is lead magnet or ebook design. Whenever a small business owner is ready to start building an email list, one of the first things that they'll do is they will create a lead magnet. This is something that they can give in exchange for an email address, and you could be the one to actually create and design that lead magnet for them. Now, this could be something like the 10 best tips to save your marriage if they were a marriage counselor, all the way to 10 styling tips for summer if they were a personal stylist. These are the kind of things that you could put inside of a simple lead magnet, unless Canva does have templates for all of this as well. And so this is something that you can definitely add to your list of services if you're already comfortable, familiar with Canva. The next would be presentation and slide design. Again, we are adding services left and right to your list here. If your small business owner that you're working for does any kind of presentation, whether that's at a conference or maybe webinars, this is a great skill. I know that we create all of our webinar graphics inside of Canva. It's so easy to use. Their templates are beautiful. You can bring in your own images, or if you have the Canva Pro, you can import their images and use them inside of your presentation. But this is super, super helpful. I also really love, just as a bonus, that Canva has added the feature that you can record videos of your slide presentation right there inside of Canva. That has been super helpful for my team and I, and just another bonus benefit that you can add as you are consulting your small business owner clients. Number 5 is branding boards. Does your small business owner need a cohesive brand? Maybe they already have a logo and they have a couple colors that they use frequently. But if you go into Canva right now and you actually search for the word brand board, you're going to see all of these templates pop up. And really, this is a value add for the client. This is something that they can use in their business to show to other designers, to show to a web artist, to show to somebody who's doing their social media, or just to house for their team, that they can go to and say, this is the look and feel we want across the board for our team. So creating a brand board, if your client doesn't already have one, this is definitely a skill that you can add to your list. All right, I have to know which one of these services is standing out to you the most. Let me know in the comments which one you think you'll be adding to your list of VA services. Number 6 brings us to YouTube. You may have clicked on this very video because it had an awesome YouTube thumbnail. And YouTube thumbnails cannot be discredited. They really, really have a lot of power on YouTube, and it is worth it to have an awesome YouTube thumbnail. So my team and I, we make this really, really simple. When I am filming a video, this is what I do. I'm about to share a secret here, okay? I literally name my video. I say the video out loud, and then I do still shots. I do this right before the video. I'm not kidding. And then my team just grabs a still shot of that, removes the background, which you can also do inside of Canva. Sometimes they won't remove the background, but then they'll just put the words and whatever enticing, clickable words that people want to be seeing. That's what we'll put on the thumbnail. And so it's actually a really easy process. You don't have to have a full-on photo shoot every time, but having your face inside of a thumbnail definitely can be beneficial if your client has a YouTube channel. So it's a pretty easy method and something that you can do as you are assisting them with their YouTube channel. So go ahead and add that service to your list if you are an aspiring or current VA. All right, let's talk a moment about business cards. Did you know that Canva now has print on demand features? So yes, not only can you design your business cards inside of Canva using their features, using their templates, but you can also have them printed. So this is something that you can offer as a service for your clients, or you can go ahead and print your own business cards as well. Number 8 would be flyers and brochures. If you have a brick and mortar business, especially, this is something that can be really, really beneficial. I recommend using the templates they have inside of Canva, and you can have them printed right there through Canva, or you can download them as a PDF and then print them off yourself or send them to a local Kinko's or whatever, right? And so definitely add this to your list of services. It's super easy to do. All right, the number 9 service you can add to your list as a virtual assistant if you're wanting to use Canva to make money from home is cover photos. So almost every social channel requires you to have some sort of a cover photo, whether that's a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, an Instagram page. So many of these ask for a cover photo. So yes, there are templates, of course, if you're catching on to a theme here. So you can use those templates to create those deferred photos for your clients and add them to your list of services. And then number 10, this is one of the ones that I'm most excited about, is web design. Yes, did you know that now you can actually create a website inside of Canva? I can't believe that they have actually released this feature. So not only can you create stunning graphics and things that print, but you can actually create a full-on website now using Canva. This is super exciting and a very high-end service. Whether you are doing this as a standalone package, charging a couple $100s for a Canva website, or doing it as, one of your hourly services. Yes, your clients can now create websites inside of Canva, which is super exciting. All right, now you may be thinking, Abby, this sounds awesome. I have 10 services I can now add to my list of services, but where am I actually going to find these clients? Well, there are tons of places to find clients. Again, I list my top 3 favorite inside of this free training, the virtualsavvy.com/BBO. You can go check that out. But I want to go ahead and tell you a couple of my favorite places. You now have 10 services. So you have keywords. You have things that people are actually looking for online. So you can use these keywords to find jobs on hiring platforms, Fiverr, Upwork, sites like these. You can actually put in a keyword and it will filter the jobs by those keywords. Okay. And then you can filter it even more if you're looking for, I want to make $20 an hour, $30 an hour more, especially Upwork, one of my favorite platforms. You can actually go and you can filter the jobs by the ones that are meeting the payment requirements. So I think all of this is a huge plus, and this would definitely be one place to be looking for clients. The next is your own network. What if you were to post this list of services on your own personal social media feed, whether that's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, say, hey, I'm starting a virtual assistant business, and here are 10 services that I'm going to be offering. Know of anyone who might need help? Tag them below. If you go ahead and do this, this is part of our very first assignment in our core program, the Savvy system. We have people do what's called a friends and family outreach. Even though your friends and family may not be business owners, they likely know one business owner. You likely know one business owner who may need help with their small business. And so it could be tasks like these, creative tasks. It could be more administrative or technical tasks they need. But go ahead and put the word out there that you're going to be offering services like this and go ahead and get that marketing ball rolling. You can't do it too soon. And the last would be to join a local Facebook group. If you type in the word business and then your city and states, for instance, I would type in business Springfield, Missouri, because that's where I live, and I put that in the search bar of Facebook, there's going to be groups popping up of small business owners in your local area. Go ahead, post in that group. Tell them, hey, I'm a new virtual assistant. Here are the services I offer. I'm excited to meet you guys. Post in that group about building your business. Ask the group questions about which logo do you like. You don't have to just go into these groups to sell. Go to interact and to build community. Remember, clients come mostly from relationships. You're not out to get clients. You're out to build relationships, and those are going to lead to clients. All right, that's all the time I have for in this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you are just sitting here wanting more, don't forget to check out that free training. I will leave a link to it in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next video.